Hello. So we are starting with synergy, which is one of the most important part of studying systems engineering. So synergy basically means working two or more things functioning together to achieve better results and improved result when independent things are not able to obtain those results independently. So there could be both kind of effect, positive effect or negative effect. Means both kind of impact could be possible. Then the systems engineering actually deals with synergy that actually describes how system behavior do emergence when it interacts with many entities or components or elements together. In actually system engineering, synergy is most important part because the components are there and components are actually works together and emerges some special kind of behavior, and that behavior is the main property of systems engineering to study. That's why synergy is one of the important topic of systems engineering. Then systems engineering is very closely related, or you can say synonym type of thing of emergence. You remember we had studied a small definition, means when some two or three things or component, two or three components or entities work together, then only they show some properties, and that properties are interesting for studying. That's what we are talking about synergy. So synergy is similar to emergence. Synergy also means an interaction or cooperation giving rise to a whole system which will actually produce greater result than simple sum of its part. So this is the purpose of synergy. Then synergy was came up from the Attic Greek word means working together. Next, these, and then we will study that organizational synergy. What is the ability of an organization to work together and outperform other organizations and even best of its individual members. So organization is the ability of an organization that it actually outperforms best individual members, and that's why organizations are there, means many persons, many experts working together to outperform single person. That's what it means by organizational synergy. Then construction or collection of different elements working together to produce results not obtained by any of the element alone. So this is fundamental definitions of synergy, which was being written by different writers. First one of 1997, second one was of 2004, and it was also been said that the elements or the parts can include people, hardware, software, facilities, policies, document, all things required to produce system level results. So there could be multiple collection of different elements or component working together to produce some better result that can't be obtained with the single elements working individually. So what are the kind of elements, hardware, software, facilities, policies, documents, etc., working at the different level of systems to obtain the better result? Then synergy is two or more things working together to obtain or produce results that are incapable to be achieved with independent objects. Then we'll see examples of synergy. First one is biological synergy, where the medicines synergy is actually being used to describe the combination of various drugs interacting with each other, and that could have enhanced or magnified result or effect of multiple drugs working on a person. So the side effects are also being possible if two different drugs are being given to the person, and the good effects could also be possible if two different drugs are being given to a person. So it depends on the how the synergy between the two different drugs works inside the body. Then pest synergy means actually biological host organization organism population. How it works actually, this was been explained with an example that 10% fatalities are being done by parasite A. Then Parasite B have done the loss of 10%, then both could actually do better, more damage or lesser damage. So this was the synergical effect. So how the impact was there on the crops, whether they introduce another kind of parasite or not for reducing the loss or to reduce the one kind of pest. And then you have the drug synergy, where you actually involve development of synergistic effect of two different drugs, where you can have, for an example, two different antibiotics can improve the effect. Means if you give two different antibiotics, then it may improve the impact on the patient. So this is an example of biological synergy. Then human synergies are also being possible, like it related to the human interaction and teamwork. For example, person A is too short to reach an apple, but the person B is too short to reach an apple. Means both person A and person B are too short to reach an apple. When person B sits on the shoulder on person A, then they both become tall enough to reach an apple. This is what it means by the human synergic effect. Then you can have, if one politician can gather 1 million votes, another politician can also gather 1 million votes. Then they both together can actually go and vote and ask for the uh, votes. Then they can have 2.5 million votes. Then this is called synergic effect. And that's why you can have 500,000 more votes working for you. Then you have taking more than one musical parts working together with other musical parts, then multiple musical part actually coherence and do the better tuning and they becomes a song. This is a kind of human synergy. Then corporate synergy means business or human activities that system to describe outcome, which actually achieved by encouraging people or organization working together. Means business and human activities within the corporate could actually also increase the output and synergy. For example, in the financial benefits of an corporation, which is main expectation and goal and objective, means financial benefit of the corporate. So that with the help of corporate synergy, means when merger of two different companies, acquisition of two different companies are there. For example, if company A sells product X, company B sells product Y, and company A decide to buy company B, thereby increasing the revenue to sell product X and Y together. Then you have computer synergy, where you have to think about what kind of synergy we are thinking for the human and computer working together. The combination of human strength along with the computer strength. So computer can do data processing very quickly, but human can do heuristic analysis. Means human have a intelligence of taking decisions much better as compared to the computer can do. So this ability of a meaningful attribute stimuli of human could add on with the computer and both can work together and produce better results. Then cartoon synergy. So in 1930s, Walt Disney has done a synergistic marketing. What they did actually granting of dozens of firms the right of Mickey Mouse as the character to produce and do the advertisement. And that's why they have the too much advertisement of the Mickey Mouse, and they actually generated Mickey Mouse as the heroic cartoon and very popular cartoon. And this is the synergistic marketing effect that Walt Disney had done. So they had given dozens of firms rights to do marketing of Mickey Mouse. Then next, recently Spider-Man film had been done earning from the toys of web shooter, that device that produce thin strands from like a web liquid web fluid, which was being put it on the hands, on uh, the children, so that they can play like a Spider-Man web shooter. Then Spider-Man posters are there, which was also the cause of earning for the Spider-Man film. The Spider-Man games, video games are there that resulted in too much earning of that movie. Then next we will discuss about the project management in next class. Thanks all of you. Bye till next class.